The police are coming. Oh no. Policia. Everyone hide. Well, at least everyone that's near this particular farm, which actually has nothing to do with my territory. That belongs to this gang. So the police spawns out of Riamanos and can still go after these guys, which is kind of nice to see. I like seeing that. And it looks like these guys are going to try to defend themselves with a 22 strength army. If they can get here in time, they will win. But I don't think they're going to get there in time. The police are working on that pretty fast. These guys are pretty slow, but they do have the advantage of a really fast highway. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll keep an eye on it. We're going to have our own fight over here, actually. I'd like to take this residence because apparently I haven't done that yet in this version of the save. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to move my buddy over here, Salvador. He's going to go that way. I don't think I need the cannabis cultivator dude either here this time. So we're going to take you over there too, just to make quick work of this place. And we are going to take this. All right, this is going to be close. Are they going to get there in time? Oh, just barely not. Nope. It looks like the police left it alone. What's up with that? That's weird. Anyway, these guys are getting the party started without us, which is not what I intended here. So let's get you guys into position there. And Wagner, you can help out too. I'm good with that. Let's just really get everybody in there. Welcome back to Cartel Tycoon. We have a ton of legal money and very little dirty money. We need to do more to get more dirty money, don't we? Yes, we do. I'm thinking vegetables, just the single vegetable thing here. We're full on opium. We just don't have enough of any packaged stuff to put it in. So I'm going to put it in coffee from now on. That should take care of it. We may not have a need for vegetables. So it's possible we'll just, not eat our veggies. We'll see. The river pier is locked again. It is off. That is weird. Turn it back on. I'm not sure why that happened, but okay. Oh, it probably happened because of combat. Yeah, it happened because of combat. We fought there. But that's okay. We got things to ship out, and they are shipping at the moment. We can also upgrade it and ship even more stuff out of the river pier. But I thought, what could be more interesting than shipping more stuff out of the river pier that we already control? What could be more interesting than that? I wonder. Oh, looks like I don't have enough plantations here either. What happened to all my stuff? My save file is messed up. Okay. I mean, I had a couple of different versions of what I did because I was reloading it so much. So it's possible I just gave them the wrong version, but it doesn't matter, right? What matters is that we're here now, and I have a 100% quality plantation for my new cannabis, right? Which is right here. Okay, so we're going to do that. It's going to go right here like this. Yep, all that's there. Then you get upgraded to increase your radius. And then we go in and we say that we want a drying rack level 2. We want 2 of them. We want one right here and we want one right here, along with another warehouse to go ahead and move stuff around in them. So we're going to put another warehouse right here. And then in addition to that warehouse, we are then going to go in and put another transport company in here. That's not the view I want. Thank you. Not thank you. Thank you. We want another transport company in here, and we'll put it right on the edge of the road like this. So it's in range of both of these warehouses, which it should be. As soon as this upgrades, I'll actually see its normal range. The actual radius is way out here. Good. So then we'll put the transport company right over here, and it's going to be a transport company level 2, so we can move things faster. There we go. Okay. So we have all of these things. And now the police are going to go do things. They're probably going to shut down this road. Is that what you're doing? What are you doing right now? Where are you going, police? Ah, you're setting up the road. A little smarter this time, huh? You're setting up the roadblock there. Okay, so this is where the river pier, this is where the ferry station becomes useful, all right? Because we can't cross here anymore, all right? Now, I don't know. Does the game allow me to make roads across the line here? Does it let me do that? It does let me do that. So I can make a new road like that. That would take care of it. And that is one way to get around the roadblock. No big deal. But there's another way to do it if we didn't have... See what I'm saying? Like, they're very, very situationally useful. Okay? Because, like, there's always a really cheap solution that's a one-time cost, and it just nullifies the threat of this ever happening again to you, right? And that is, of course, the ferry station is one thing we could do here. I think a practical usage of this ferry station could have been to take goods from there to here through that roadblock. But I mean, there's no point in me fighting it, paying for it, the upkeep, etc., when I could just simply make a road. Even if I wanted to do an asphalt road, it's a $300 for each segment here, right? So that's 300, 600, 900, 1200, step 14, right? We do this asphalt roads, $1,800 like that, and then I can also connect it just like this. Yeah, I can just do this, whatever. This is fine with me. We just do this. Now we have an asphalt road connection through this whole area that just bypasses this main highway, and we never have to worry about a roadblock between these points again, right? I mean, that's pretty easy to do, and it's way better than paying all the upkeep back and forth for these things. Now these guys are going to try and go and get my residents at 22 strength. That is ridiculous. Why are you guys attacking me so much now? So the residence currently has a 13 strength, so I'm going to need help. And that's unfortunate because I was really hoping to start using what I wanted to use over here. But I'm not going to be able to do that now, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and buy some spice. We'll just go 150 here. And then Rafaela, I want you to move over to help out with this combat right over here. And then we need this turned on, I guess. Probably don't. I don't think we need it turned on, but I'm going to do it anyway. Let's move Capo before he gets sucked into the trade route there. We're gonna have to bring Roberto out of this area here too. And so pretty much everybody is now over here ready to help us fight. Yes, I think so. 17. It says 17 plus, but again, I think it's going to change because the locals will help us. So it's going to be 17, and then it ends up being a total of 22. Yeah, so 25 versus 22. That was very close. If Rafaela didn't come, we would be at a stalemate. That would suck. But now we've got gangs attacking us all the time. I was kind of figuring like that would start happening because I wasn't really getting attacked very much. So I'm glad that that's been balanced a little bit because it was actually kind of getting a little easy. All right. What I think we should use, if I can ever get to this, my train of thought has been interrupted a couple of times already, is instead of using the ferry station from here to here, which is kind of a waste of those resources, I thought it might be interesting to turn it on and use it to get goods to this seaport, right? Because there's a ferry station right here. And if we could just get this one, then we just put boats into this and we'd move the goods over here. And that would be really straightforward and very easy to do, right? And then if we have that going, we could just, you know, go ahead and buy out this area and then we start working this stuff, right? That would be doable too. And then, you know, once we have all of these things unlocked, we now have a full setup for pretty much, yeah, we have a meth setup right here that we can just start working with. And then we can work with getting, you know, buying the chicken and all that stuff from the locals. We just bring it down here and we start, you know, putting it through the workshop, which I won't be able to do that until I own this territory. So the other thing I thought about doing is just, you know, taking the territory. Talking to this guy and taking his territory. So, I mean, there's a lot of things we could do here, and I keep getting interrupted because they keep attacking me now nonstop. All right, Guillermo, go back over to this. I want to get Paulina. Let's have you move over. We're going to have to attack that, so we're going to need help to attack that. So I'm going to move you over to the seaport as well. Let's see. We need some people to come over here. Let's Billiones doesn't matter. We'll have you stay here. We'll have Roberto can go back over to the jewelry store here. Everybody else, I think, goes except you. You're my cannabis dude. Just make sure we're getting the utmost efficiency there. Everybody else who's not currently moving should be going over here to help me out with this. So Kumar is... we have more terror than Kumar likes at the moment, so he's going to be a little bit annoyed. I could raise his upkeep, or I could give him a promotion if possible, which I can't do until I get frickin' Wagner out of here. So fine, Wagner, there you go again. You can have that. And then Kumar, I can promote him and get him either... Now, this is raising by 10% in a specific area. So I would say that that's probably like a circle area around him. So maybe I could get like a residence closer to a bank or something and raise it. But ultimately, he's kind of my enforcer. So I'm going to give you more power instead. That'll make you zealous again. Should make you happy for a little while. And you move up in my organization, leaving enough room for one more person, maybe. But Kumar is already over here. So yeah, he's just going to be here, ready to go. Payette's there, and I don't think anybody else needs to... Yeah, I don't think anybody else really needs to come over here. We should be good with this, with just these many people. So waiting on one more. There he is. So he's already on his way here, good enough. So we're going to go ahead and attack this now. And we're just going to go ahead and take this river area here. That is going to force these guys to move. We're going to have to move over. There we go. And we now have a 12-on-12 situation. So it's a stalemate. Now, is that just gonna sit here? We gotta get reinforcements in here, don't we? Shoot. Anybody fast enough to get over there? How fast are you? Says you're fast. You know what? Can you get there to tip the scales a little bit? Gonna get yourself over there, real nice and quick like. Tip the scales and get ourselves in there. Now, of course, this is an endurance thing too, so they're gonna start getting tired. Gonna start having a chance of injury. So we need to get reinforcements in to tip the scales in our favor and dominate these fools. There we go. And we'll go ahead and pay to upgrade this and get it working, which is going to be great. Roberto, you can go ahead and head back over to town. Thank you so much for your help. And I'm thinking... Oh, what are you guys doing? You're supposed to help. You should have been over there helping me, damn it. It's okay. We can have you come over here and we'll upgrade this too. So I think this is a good usage for the ferry station. Is getting the ferry station to bring us over here. It should be pretty fast compared to, you know, having to take that road, I think anyway. At least for our products and money. Certainly for money, because we'd have to take money through 2 cities. So we would lose like 75% of our money, right? Because we'd lose half on the way through here, and then we'd lose half of the remaining half moving through the rest of it. So we'd basically come back with 25% of our cash to wash, which is no good. So that's where the ferry station comes in. So what we're going to do is we connect the ferry station to the other ferry station. All right. And then we can connect this ferry station to another one somewhere else. And so we can move through that way too. I think though that these don't work backwards because it doesn't look like that's gonna... Yeah, so this looks like maybe it's a one-way thing. Possibly. So what I want to see is if I want to move to this building right now, how will I do that? Will I move through the ferries? I will. So I move through the ferries. Very cool. So I wanted to see how this works. So the ferry boat... I wish there was a follow mode in this game instead of having to re-click this over and over again. But got a little ferry boat, right? And we're going to take it all the way over to here, and it's faster to go through the ferry boat to get there than it is to take the road. And the other thing about this is that transport company stuff, you know, our trucks and stuff, the transport company will also use this. So now what I want to see is if I want Paulina, this is the part I don't know, if I want Paulina to go back here, I don't think I can select this one. It doesn't look like that works. I might be able to select one of these other ones, but I wanted to get there. So maybe this connection is already made. So if I tell Paulina that I want to go back over here to the residence, maybe just to here, what does she do? Does she take a boat back or... She does. Okay, so that connection is made one way, but it's consumed by the one I originate from. That's interesting. So assuming that I wanted to connect this one to here to stop any type of, you know, road blockages, which I don't need to do, but assuming I needed to do that, then I would want to originate this connection with this one to have this one be the origin, so it would occupy that connection. And then this one then connects to this one over here, right? I think that's how I would want to do that. But we now have a ferry, which is great. So this transport company, which is transport company 2 and 2, they should have... thought anyway, they would have different, they would have more connections. They don't appear to have more connections. So we're going to have to work on doing that. So let's say we get a whole bunch of product. I need a whole lot of product. You know what? We're going to have this area over here do it. Let's go ahead and... Whoa, hey, camera. How you doing? We're going to go ahead and just build all of these now with legal money. That's fine with me. We're just going to kind of get this moving because we need a lot more product. Yep, a lot more. So all of this is going to start happening. And I think I'll even make an asphalt road straight through here so that this warehouse can get quick access there too. That makes sense to me. So with all of these operating and us drying all of this, now we just need something to package it in, which is going to be probably coffee. But it could be something else. But I think coffee was what I was going to go with because we can have a lot of it, right? 75% on this one plantation. So yeah, I saw a 96 there. I thought I did. 96? I thought I could have swore I saw 96 just now. Well, it's fine. I don't need 96. But I could get coffee right here as long as it's in range of one of these warehouses, and that would take care of all the packaging we would ever need for this area. Probably and then some, but I'm going to go with 75. As long as it's in range of the warehouse. It just has to be in range. So I believe that's when it's highlighted white as opposed to blue, which is not in range of anything. White has a workshop already. Man, I'm not getting what I want here, am I? Right on the border? That's so mean. Come on, you guys. It's so mean to put this right on the border and have me not be able to get full advantage of the spot. All right, 68 is good enough for me. Take a 68 there, and then let's do a gravel road. And this can go this way. With the gravel road hooked up there, okay? And that'll be our coffee supply for this area. And then the final thing we want to do here is build a residence. And we want this residence to be able to, if possible, cover most of this stuff so that we can, you know, manage it with dirty money and stuff. So we'll put a residence like right here. All right. And again, we're going to go ahead and build that. You can only build one thing at a time, so it takes a while for stuff to build, but we're going to go ahead and do that. And once that's taken care of, you'll have a source here with this transport company. We're going to try to have this transport company send product to that seaport way over here. And what I think is going to happen that way is... Oh, hang on. We got police. We got police coming from two different directions. Okay. Police are going to try to now attack my plantation, or... What are you going for right now? What are you going after? This looks like border patrol. You guys don't have a target, so are you border patrol as well? Unless you do have a target and I still don't see it. You definitely have a target. I just can't see what it is. Not that. What are you going after right now? Oh, you're just roadblocking. Oh my goodness. You dicks. But yet still I can just do this. And you could just do that. You don't even need to sweat anything here. You just do that and ta-da, we just go around your roadblock. You know? I feel like they should do something to stop me from doing this, right? There should be some sort of there should be something in the game that prevents me from doing that, because it's really easy to get around these roadblocks like that, right? All right, we're going to manage all this stuff with legal money so that it's operating constantly. So let's switch all of this to legal cash. And until we get the residence running, that's how we have to do it. So all the trucks are running around, doing all the things, stocking up on all the things. And we send them to the dryers. We start getting everything dried, right? That's happening. And then it goes to the transport company, but we have to have the connections for this, right? And then the residence starts. So we get the drying going. We need workshops in here. I didn't do that yet. Workshops can be right here. That way the coffee is kind of along this side here. So we need to go with workshops, level 2, and I'm thinking probably it's looking to me like that's not actually in range because of how that road is. So I'm gonna change it up a little bit here. I'm gonna go like this. Take that road out of here. Go workshop tier 2. Go here like this. That's clearly in there. Yeah. And I hope that one is in there too. I don't know that. To my knowledge, if you can get the center of the building in there, then you win. So I think maybe we'll go here just to make sure. And then from there, I'll just make an asphalt road straight down here. I got the money. I'm going to spend it just getting this to be as fast as possible. So there you go. And then I'll do gravel from here, I suppose. But so there we go. We can have all sorts of stuff happening there. Now, obviously, these things are starting to get full because we're not drying it fast enough. We're not processing it fast enough, it looks like. Which is interesting since we have 2 dryers here. That's really weird. We should be able to do this a little bit faster than we currently are. Is this not connected to a road? It certainly is. So it's a little weird that you're not allowing me to do that. And then let's connect these up too. Like this. Yep. And then from here, I can also, I guess, connect this direct like that. And then also I want this connected behind the transport right there. Like that. Just to kind of spread these roads around a little bit, okay? Looks to me like we're going to need even more trucks because this isn't fast enough as is. So let's grab one more warehouse, tier 2. I'm going to set it right here, which is out of range of that plantation. So kind of need this to be in range of that plantation. It's not going to. It's fine. This will just be something that manages this other area. No big deal. We have one to manage it. One warehouse that will do this, and I think that's good enough. Okay. Now the transport company needs something to do. Needs somewhere to put this, right? Workshops and stuff to move it to, of course, too. But one thing we can do, right, is because this is just straight up dried cannabis, I could just send it here. But instead of doing that, I'm just going to hold it for a bit. We have time until the police attack us. And as soon as these workshops go up, we would see the dried cannabis is going to get packaged with coffee anyway. So dried cannabis should now start being moved out of this and sent into here. Okay, so I wasn't paying attention, and these guys are coming after me again. And they gotten all the way to here before I noticed. They're after my river pier one more time, which pretty much sucks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell all of these guys that they need to move to this location to help reinforce this, okay? Everybody needs to go here to help fight these guys again because they have clearly not had enough of me. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Now, they are probably going to wreck me at first because they're pretty strong. But what I'm hoping happens here, just do this. This is way faster. What I'm hoping happens here is that we use the ferry. And I want to see with this test whether or not we have everybody using the ferry at the same time or whether they can only use it one at a time. So I've told everybody to go. So let's see what happens. They all take their own individual boats. Very cool. So instead of having to travel on the road, they're going to use the ferry to get here. And hopefully they get here much faster to help reinforce this. There we go. 12, 21, 18. Come on, guys. Get here. Quick, 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 quick. 21. Stalemate. Tip the scales in our favor. Oh, boy. That was real close. I don't like how close that was. Not at all. I have more people I can grab, too. I like her. She's cool. 2 power. Opium dealer. Truck supplier. Very good. We'll take you. And then let's go ahead and get you moved into here too to help with this war. So that's going to help us a little bit too. We're now at 33 since Capo arrived. So that's great. Now it's 37. Yep. What a bunch of punk asses. Leave me alone. And you know what? Just for good measure, I'm going to go ahead and take this while I'm here. You can't do anything to stop me. You're just going to go back home with your tail between your legs And I am gonna just take this whole thing. I don't need that many people. just take that thing down right now. Okay, so apparently I need to play defense. I didn't think that was going to be something that needed to happen, but here we are playing defense. And I think the transport company probably shouldn't have any of these resources, so I'm going to tell them to empty this out. It's really silly that that's there. They shouldn't be bringing cannabis directly to this building. It should be somewhere else. Okay. Lots of fighting in this one, because that's apparently the save file has also been rebalanced, apparently. So there's that. And then Kumar is going to get mad at me because of this terror level. I need to do something about this terror. Is there any way I can bring down the terror? Can I pay you to bring down the terror? Ease the terror. Yes. What can I do for you? That's okay. You know what? I'll lose the idolatry loyalty level. They'll really hit my loyalty hard, but it's going to hit the terror level down, and that's great. I want you... Let's just, like, leave you guys over here. These guys are messing with me more than anyone else, so I'm going to leave some people over here. Right? I need you to go back over here for the washing, but I'm going to leave some people over here, and then I think everybody else who's maybe able to help with... The cannabis cultivator would be good here, but it's not set up yet. When is this coffee gonna pop? Right now. Coffee's gonna pop right now. As soon as it does, we should see vehicles coming over here to manage this. But I think I need like Rafaela to come over here and help me with this. Let's have you come over here too. Both of you guys are gonna come over here and help me manage this area. And we'll just kind of keep you guys hanging out at various different locations here to just in case we get attacked again. I'm kind of sick of being attacked right now. I want to get back to the economic part of the game. Hey, Paulina, what's up? Kibo, Capo, some bastardo journalist has written a tell-all article about some of our more recent hostile takeovers. If we don't do something, we risk losing the loyalty of the people. We need to hold off on capturing any buildings for a while, just until the news gets buried. Who knows? If we wait long enough, the public might even turn on the journalist as a liar. Yeah, exactly. We'll give it 120 days. Screw it. That will help a lot. I'm not planning on taking any more buildings, so we'll go 120 days without capturing anything new. Okay, it just means I can't capture anything. Unfortunately, that means I can't use this area, but it's okay. For 120 days, it's not a big deal. So I was gonna build a bank in here. Pretty sure that was something I was going to do, but I'm starting to think I don't need that, just because I'm washing money really well in other ways in other places. So why don't we start by getting a university? It's 96,000, but it's going to help us with our research speed ongoing, which is pretty good. And then for research, lab 2 is here. I can go ahead and reduce that. I'm not really doing anything with the lab yet, though. Residence 2 is not unlocked. I could have swore I'd done all this stuff. Man, I guess I got distracted by that bug. I'm sorry. Let's say transport company 2. Are there any updates I can do for you? Yeah, I can reduce your upkeep, give you an extra vehicle, all the good things. Let's do that. And then let's go ahead and do extra vehicles as well for all of them. And then maybe we'll go down residence 2 from there. Okay. So lots and lots of money being spent right now, all at once. And we've got you and you. There we go. So we should start seeing stuff get packaged up. And then what we want is for the packaged coffee and stuff to go into this building while everything else gets moved out of this building. All right. Research and development failed. For real? Okay. So I didn't know I had that quest because, again, I've redone that a little bit. So that's throwing me off. I'm sorry about that, guys. It's throwing me off. This quest was not a thing in the version of the save that we kept. This was a completely different quest before, so that's my bad because I didn't know that quest was on. So I probably should have looked at that too. Just a bad couple of videos here. I'm sorry about that. So we're gonna have to get our loyalty and stuff up for people a lot more again. So Higa, I'm gonna have you come back over here. Where are you? Yeah, you have this. Decrease the price of goods purchased in the village, indigenous territory, and raw materials in depot. Like all of that. Please do that. Yes. And good. And then Rafaela is here. He gives us access to... Yeah, cannabis cultivator is great. We're going to do that for you. All right. And then we definitely want Paulina to... Yep. Paulina absolutely gets upgraded. So she's up to level 2 now as well. Now, if I have to choose somebody, probably going to be Ahiga that goes to... I actually don't know if I'm saying that word right. So I'm just going to say Mr. Wilson. Guerrero here. I can't even say that because it's a double R. I'm not good at that one. Sole proprietor. Yeah, I mean, one of these two maybe. Definitely not the other guy. I don't really want him to move up, so I don't need him to move up. So we need to start buying things. That's the long and short of it, is we need to buy even more things from these guys. So I'm gonna just purchase like a whole lot of spice here, and bang, get our respect back up. That's gonna be nuts. And then we'll just sell that spice at the seaport like we normally do, and we'll just keep it going from there. Okay. I think probably could even hit, like, Rafaela could also go over and help us with his soft bidding as well, but his cannabis cultivator is a really good perk to have in this area to help with all the cannabis growing. We just have to get it drying faster than this. So I've got 54 packages, now 56 packages of this. So what I want to try, now that I've let it build up enough, I'd like to try having the seaport as a connection for this transport company. And what I'm hoping we see is that it uses the ferry. So we now have trucks that are moving out, and they are going to use the ferries as well. So we're going to take the product over to the seaport by boat, which I presume means we will also be transporting the dirty money we get from this by boat, and therefore not going through the cities. Very powerful, situationally quite powerful. And as you start spreading out to different areas, it gets more and more powerful, which I love that. That's great. He's got soft bidding as well. Plus, oh, sorry. I thought it had to do with actually buying chicken. No, he's got soft bidding as well too. So I think I'm going to spread him out and put him over here too, to get him going. We'll keep Rafaela over at home because he's got cannabis cultivator. But Jose really doesn't have that, so yeah. So we're just gonna do that. So we're gonna try to get our loyalty up even more here. Let's go ahead and buy a bunch of chicken. Bang. Get our loyalty up again. So broken, so good. Love it all. Loving it big time. Buy it again. Let's do 200 more. 200 more on the spice. So that's gonna max out. Oh my gosh, we have Pascal in here now too. That's going to max out our loyalty once more. So now we have full loyalty and 0 terror. Isn't that great? Loving it. All right, so obviously we have to wash. We're washing money really well. We're going to start getting money brought into here, so we have to start doing something with it. So I'm going to also add the bank. We have a bank here. Do we not have a bank? Oh, it's a university now, right? Not a bank. The bank is on the other side. So let's have you also have the bank here. This side, right here, this bank. Have that added as a connection point. Let's have the river pier again turned on. Add this as a connection point. And then I think we need to upgrade this river pier so that we can have more selling slots as well, because we have a lot of stuff being brought here. And this is a really good sell point. So I'm actually going to spend the money and upgrade this too. Spend a couple days to do that. And then let's turn the ferry station on. And then we can connect this ferry station to the other one. So what I want to do is cancel that connection temporarily. We're going to come over to this ferry station. And we're going to hook this one to here. So they're still connected. But now I should be able to connect this one up to like this one. Or maybe I can even take this one and connect that. But just in case, I just want to see what it's like to connect it up again. So does it work the other direction, basically, is what I'm looking at. And they are absolutely sending it to the seaport. That's fantastic. We're going to spread that out. Oh, man. Very, very good. So lots of product to sell out here. Lots of spice and stuff to send out with the boats, too. So we definitely want somebody sitting in here to have that extra route. I'm going to actually move you over here temporarily since we already have all the loyalty we need. And we're just going to have you sit in here, and you're going to be the next slot. Very good. You know what? Higa can do the same thing. Let's just have you be the other slot. Now we can ship 3 different products at once, which will be great. We do not want to ship the dried cannabis directly, though. That part we don't want to do. That part's a bit of a nuisance. So cargo, let's go none, and then this, along with standard spice and chicken. Okay. So you're just going to send out this stuff. We can allow the other things. That's actually fine. But we don't want this. We don't want the cannabis coming in directly. That's bad. So we're probably going to... Yeah, terror's going to go up because of that. But it's going to be fine. We're going to send out the legal stuff the next few boats here, which is great. Everything's getting loaded up. Encounter started at Riamanos. Really? They're after me again? I didn't even realize it. They're going after the city? Why do they keep attacking me? You guys have just not had enough or what? Like, this is crazy. Now they're attacking me way too often. I think you overcorrected, folks. What is this? Like, and it's these people I've never interacted with too. Like I have nothing to do with them. I never even interacted with them. And unfortunately, Paulina is on a boat. She'll be back soon, but she's on a boat. There we go. Now we're winning. Paulina, get back in here. Move to the city, please. Yep, there you go. Let's win this battle. Capo, you want to get in on this? Jesus. We just can't stay away from war with these guys. It's ridiculous. Like, it's just all-out war. It's absolutely mental. All right. I mean, I think what we really need to do here is just take the war to them. I think, honestly, what I should do is attack them. Look, she's calling me right now. Do you want a truce? Because I'm sick of dealing with you, and I'm about to go and attack you. Look, the police are after you again. You're a fool. Ah, yes, the negotiator. Against the backdrop of gunshots and shouting, and with a lieutenant on each shoulder stands Amaranta Para. I know there's a double R. Sorry. La Silueta, the patrona of Chuchilla y Cristal. Wow, I don't know. I'm having a bad day with Spanish. Giamafalco attends the negotiations alone. What would it take to put an end to this carnage, Senora? All right, hold on. What does she want? Of course, fuel is expensive these days. Okay. Tell me, about 200,000 should do it. I'm not going to pay for your war. Pfft. Screw that. I'm going to win. I ain't going to do that. I ain't negotiating with you at all. You're going down right now, and there's nothing you can do about it. That's just the way it's going to be. And I got so much dirty money now because it's all coming in on these boats. My God, I got so much money there. All right, and so this has obviously got all this. We need to take that back. So I'm going to say that I want you to deliver money. For now, we'll go with infinite. And we'll say I want you to take it to the bank, which is, of course, going to prompt you, I think, to use the ferry for that. No? Yeah, you will. Use the ferry for that and bring it over here. Now the police are on me because that makes sense. So what are the police going after now? Are you going after one of my buildings? You're going after this building. You're going to try to raid my plantation while I'm in an active war with these guys. You suck. All of you cops, you all suck. How about we stop the active police activity against me? I can't ask you for a favor anymore. So how about we try to ask you for a favor? Can you stop the cops from coming after me right now, please? Cancel seize property in region, please. All right. On the other hand, with enough money, on second thought, I can wait. No buildings in this region are seized or blockaded. Oh, I have to wait until they are. Okay, fair. I have to wait until they take it before I can stop it. Well, I need him out of there because they're going to attack him otherwise. So let's just move him over here. Let them take it. That's fine. They're just going to seize the one building. They're not going to take multiple yet. That's not until you get to 3 stars. All right. Now that they're seized, I can come over here and ask her to lift it. And how much does it cost me? 15,000 legal money. How much does it cost to get it back? I mean, it's probably 15,000 right away, isn't it? it's just one plantation. I have 2 others, and then they're already just like overloaded. So I think we're probably fine. Just let them have it. I have cannabis cultivator, so the other fields will be fine. The other fields are going to do really well anyway, so fine. We win the war, you silly bitches. Stop attacking me. You suck. I'm going to go get you now. How's that sound? How about I take the war to your doorstep? What do you want? Look, this is blockaded now. How about while that's blockaded, you just lose this entire production facility? How's that sound? I'm seriously, I'm vengeful now. You don't leave me alone. This is what's going to happen to you. This is a warning, right? You've had plenty of warnings, actually, and this is just punishment at this point. Here you go. I'm going to do this to you while you're blockaded. You can't touch me. You're just going to be like, oh, shoot, he's taking my stuff. What do I do? And that's going to be the end of your day right here. I'm going to take every single one of these buildings right now, and you can do nothing about it. This is what you get for messing with me. You're welcome. Now, of course, we do have to deal with potentially this, where the DEA could potentially get involved now because there's been too much combat for a long, long time. Oh, wait, hang on. Hang on. Bad press, right? Bad press. We don't want to do this. Bad press. Let's move these guys back. Yeah, we don't want to do this. Bad press is upon us. So let's hold off on this. We'll get Mark back over here for his cannabis thing. Paulina can come back over here. Rafaela, come back over here. Nobody take anything. All right, just pull out of this war entirely. We're not taking any buildings, right? All right, now they're confiscating our vegetables, and we're getting terror arrays whenever we send coffee to the border. Great. Oh my god. Just leave me alone. The police are all over me, man. All right, so I think what's going to happen here, right, is obviously we can go and do some more research now. We have the we can open up the river pier for even more traffic because we're getting stomped at the border right now. So I think that's probably an okay idea. We can get an additional terminal on that, and then also maybe even increase the volume on River Pier 2, or we can go straight to River Pier 3 and do the same things here. Just increase the volume and decrease the upkeep for this. So the upkeep for this building, though, goes from 250 to 830. It is an enormous upgrade because you go from having 1 selling slot to 5, and that's wild because you do have the ability to stack 2 people into this place to increase it to 3 already, but that's the max is 3. Now, after this upgrade, it just goes to 5. And the selling capacity goes way up, and you can move a lot more stuff out of the river pier now. I don't think that's necessary because we have a seaport right now. So I think I'm going to hold off on that. We can increase the service radius on our stuff there. That might be interesting. I think the plantations need to have a little bit of a decrease in their it's only dirty money upkeep, though. We're not really messing with that right now. Maybe farm 3. Maybe hotels. That'll help me out with more vehicles too. I think I want to go into hotel, actually. Hotels are really good. We can do area monitoring to increase the radius on that, and then we add additional cars, and then we take the upkeep, the laundering amount up too. So we're just going to spend a whole bunch of our legal money while we have it. And now I just need to really get on to all these different packages and stuff, right? Aerodrome has all this coffee. We should be sending this somewhere else. We shouldn't be sending it here. So I should be moving over here, for example, maybe with somebody like this that can move a good amount of product and say, hey, look, you got enough coffee in here, like a ton of it. How about we send an infinite amount of this coffee over to the seaport because we have just too much of it here. We can't use this border anymore unless we're selling avocados. So that's what we're using it for now. This can sell a lot, but we don't have enough people in the slots. So I think Rafaela is going to go in there, and I'm going to keep Wagner in town. We'll send Capo here. These guys, we don't want the terror to rise. Capo's sitting in the terror, so that was bad. But he can help us with the selling slots, and that's going to make us a lot more money too. And then you have the River Pier as a connection. You have Belenas as connection. That's not what we want. We want you to connect to the bank. Yeah, the bank, not the city. Yep. And then from there, we have one more connection. Probably go to, let's say, the circus. Why not? So hopefully we can wash some more money there. This transport company the way it is. We need to get the cannabis out of there, because it's not useful there, and it's going to just attract more terror and attention. The DEA is almost on our ass, so that's no good. We also need to get more loyalty, so we're going to take Ahiga, move him back over here, and then I think we'll just get a little bit of a punch right here, just enough to get that, and then let's really hit it again. Let's max it out. There we go. And then your delivery is, of course, any product we want. Just get it to the border. It's fine. Okay, DEA is probably going to get on our ass, especially if they keep attacking me. Like, this terror is entirely because of this gang constantly attacking me. Maybe there's something I can do to talk them down. I've got a lot of dirty money, but I really hate the fighting that she is causing me constantly. See if we can calm her down, all right? I must admit, when you invited me to witness for myself the scale of your flower growing operation, I figured you were just using a clever turn of phrase. Hidden away high up in the mountainous countryside, Capo looks out on the fields of flowers organized by color: white, red, blue, yellow, and too many varieties to count. Why would I do that, Capo? Let's do suave, because I would. And so you would. Being able to make yourself laugh is the key to a happy life. She seems to smile, a little witty teeth. Disaffected is good. I just don't want her to attack me anymore. Great. Still, it's quite an operation, yeah? It is certainly impressive. A Fuego Santo could make good use of this space. She's still disaffected. Oi, take a lady to dinner first. Oh, see, I suppose I thought so, because why would somebody need an operation of the scale of Chuchilla y Cristal to grow flowers? What do you do? Grind them up and make tea? Smuggle drugs in bouquets? It's only part business, Capo. This is also tradition. I come from a long line of stileretos. When the roads were few and the mountain towns remote, we were porters with wooden seats tied to our backs who would carry those who could not walk down the mountains. When the mules came, we started carrying fruits and vegetables on our saletas instead, as vendors, salespeople. All right, so she's telling me the story about what she does with the flowers and celebrations in her culture. And when is the next parade? It's just around the corner. On your next visit, can you help me choose the flowers for the saleta? Yeah, that's what we'll do. We did this in the last campaign too. I don't remember my responses, but if I remember correctly, going suave and kind of being open with the whole flowers and stuff is really positive for her. But the fact that she's disaffected should help us in them not attacking us anymore. She just dislikes me. She doesn't hate me. So at this point, we shouldn't get attacked by these guys anymore. That doesn't mean these guys won't start something. They're really strong too. So I probably should talk to him and see if I can't maybe make friends with him before he starts attacking me. Because again, he's really freaking strong. So let's try this guy too. It's match day, and the combined forces of a capacity crowd and an old street structure seemed determined for it to be known across the country by the sound of the cacophony they create. Away from the rabble is the director's box, a palatial space situated a halfway line with built-in bar and padded seats. Investors, gentlemen of the board, and their honored guests schmooze and clink crystal glasses, all asking after one man who is nowhere to be seen, Armando Cruz. Oi, arbitro. Did you forget your cards? Cruz is at the coal face, amongst the hissing crowd, calling for the head of a nervous referee. A body moves across his view. Hey, buddy! Move before I spill my drink! Perdóneme, suave. Do that and I'll spill your blood. Perdóneme. He probably wanted me to be muscle man with him. Oh, just move. All right, so he wants me to be... I think he wants me to be a little more aggressive with him. Oh, it's you. He takes a seat next to Cruz. I wouldn't have expected to see you here today, hermano. I didn't take you for a soccer fan. I'm not. Oh, hang on. I need TV as a resource. I need a stadium building built. Oh, damn. That sucks. I'm not. But I thought it would be time we meet as the heads of our respective organizations. I believe El Fuego Santo and Eos de la Candeleja might be of some use to each other. Stranger things have happened, I suppose. But please, let's leave such discussions until after the final whistle, see? So, I didn't really make any headwind with him on that. I think I was supposed to be like, do that and I'll spill your blood or something. Like, act tough with him, maybe. We'll see. She's calling me now. After all the bullets have fallen, the smoke cleared, and the blood dried amongst the dirt, all that remains is a row of lieutenants awaiting a decision on their fate. A black phone trills. I'm not foolish enough to believe you are unaware that this region belongs to us, but I might be able to be convinced that your intentions are less born of bloodthirstiness as they seem. It's nothing personal. And yet, it will not go unnoticed by the other gangs across the country. If they perceive you to be such a threat, they might even see this as a reason to put an end to your pathetic cartel. However, return what you stole, and perhaps we can salvage this kind of solidarity. So, if we keep our lands, the allegiance of all gang leaders will increase by a small amount. All lieutenants will get -1 power for 10 days. What lands did I take from them? I don't recall taking any lands from them at all. That's a little weird. So I think I'll just be like, fine, keep your lands. That's fine with me. And you can just have it. That's okay. Oh yeah, warmongering is dangerous. Yeah, sure it is. That's you, buddy. That's all you. Where are you going now? Yeah, warmongering. Oh, it's this. Oh, the village. Oh, you can have it. I don't know why you're going over to that village, but you can have it. It's fine. Wow. Okay. So this cannabis all needs to be moved out of here and moved to a dryer somewhere. So let's move that to the dryer. I need to get all these red lights out of here, man. There's just too many of them. And for some reason, I still don't have enough trucks to manage all this. It's kind of wild. I figured like I would have enough trucks for all of this, but I absolutely do not. So I'm going to put another warehouse right here. Get some more trucks in this. There we go. Really need to just move stuff out of here. 5 days left on that building being seized, and we're moving a lot of product through here. Lots of money happening here. I'll go ahead and take the reduced upkeep, but we still need to deliver a lot of this cash. So I'm going to move this cash over to the circus for now. It's really quick, and we'll increase the laundering amount on that. And then I think I want to go ahead and get a bank over here too, or maybe a stadium. It might be nice to have a stadium for that guy that's over there, but the other thing I needed to build right for the airport dude was an amusement park and a salsa club, I think is what it was. This doesn't really launder very much. The amusement park is much better for laundering money. So I think I'll go ahead and try to build that. I'll build it with the dirty money that I've got, and we'll go ahead and have Capo deliver the 25,000. I think it's 25, right? Or 21 something. What was it? I just clicked the button and I don't even know what it was. Not this one. Here. It's 25,600 for dirty money. Yeah. So we'll just have you stop your delivery real quick. You brought it there. Now it's 20,600. So I want you to move. Oh, you just took off on a boat right away, didn't you? Okay. That's okay. Paulina can't do anything anyway, so whatever. Maybe you can move things. You can. You can deliver things. So come on over here. I want you to deliver 20,600. Deliver 20,600. If I can get it exact, that'd be nice. Okay, we'll go 20,800, I guess, to this location. And that will allow us to go ahead and build it. Okay. Now we have cops everywhere. They are everywhere. The DEA is all over me right now. Okay, I'm going to leave this as a cliffhanger because she just wrecked me. Like, this lady came in, attacked me like 6 times. We got newspapers telling me that I'm a warmonger, bad press. I got to stop taking buildings. I lost control of one of the quests that I had because I didn't know it existed because I'd done the safe before different ways. There's been a lot of stuff that's happened just now. I'm not a fan. I think we got some work to do here, and I'm hoping that we could maybe ease the terror a little bit so that when this is all said and done, we can bring that down and I don't have to worry about it anymore. Is what I'm hoping for. So I'm going to take this. We're going to lose the idolatry. We're going to drop that terror down a whole bunch. It's a little bit too late because these guys are after me now. And when we come back for the next video, you'll see what these cops are doing because there are 3 of them headed out here. Pretty sure these 2 properties are going to get taken, and they're probably going to set up a roadblock either here or here. And I'm okay with it if they do it here. I couldn't care less. Although they probably will do it here now that I've already, made this bypass road. That's possible. But as long as they're not taking any locations that have money stored in them, I'm okay with it, right? Because there's no money in here. It's a whole bunch of cannabis, but I can't do anything about that. They're not taking any buildings that are laundering money either. So I think we're all right for now, but come on back for the next one and find out for sure, okay? Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. We will see you next time. Bye-bye.